Alright, I finally got to the theater and saw Overlord. Yes, it's a World War II film about GIs that have to blow something up, and then they discover some Nazi stuff that also needs to be blown up more. And it's kind of a dumb movie. I mean, you've got discount Baron von Red Skull running around, and sort of it's a discount origin story of Red Skull is what this is. So you've got discount Red Skull running around here, and people blowing him up. That's it. That's basically it. Now, some people include this in the Nazi zombie genre, and it's a subgenre. Nazi zombies. It's a thing now. You will be disappointed in the amount of zombie, but the zombie you get is pretty awesome. So there's that. Reasonably gory film, if that's what you're looking for. Personally, because this is set in something of a real-world setting, I don't say, "Oh, awesome gore." It's like, dude, people really died on that beach, so that's messed up. But yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? So all in all, look, Overlord is a bad robot film, and people were saying, well, it's the next Cloverfield movie, and I'm glad they didn't make it a Cloverfield movie, because that would have been pretty dumb. But to put it into consideration, this is a B movie. It's the kind of movie that sort of shows up on HBO or something. It's something that really doesn't sort of belong in theaters. It's a really good quality DVD movie or a really bad quality theater movie, and it's not all that great. Now, the makeup in this film, that's wonderful. I really enjoyed that. The special effects, hey, completely top-notch. But I also have to point out here that the whole movie is really kind of dumb, because you've got this situation here where you've got a bunch of GIs with the thing that needs to be blown up, and a group of French villagers who are getting taken by the Nazis, and terrible things being done to them. So why are they not helping out with this situation? Well, I'll tell you why. Because French villagers are expensive, and even though they know they're going to die anyway, they're not gonna be included in this script because we can't afford the extras. And why is it they need to blow that thing up when they could just you could just do this over here? It's dumb. There are holes in the plot that, if you know enough about physics or science or basic reality, suddenly you've got the idea, well, things ain't working that well. I mean, this is kind of video game logic, where you've got, yes, the villagers are non-combatants, and unless they're set NPCs or PCs, they're not going to help you. They're just going to run when the Nazis show up, and that's it. And a few of them might have information. Whereas, you, the GIs, you're playable characters, so you have to go and solve the video game puzzle. It's dumb video game logic, and that's, again, the problem with this particular thing. It's not unlike some of the Resident Evil video games in that regard, and, yeah. Man, it's a fun little thing. It's not going to go up there in the ranks of Night of the Living Dead or Return of the Dead in terms of great films. It's not going to go up there with Dead Snow in terms of cult films. It's a solid film. It is worth watching. Maybe not in theaters, but it'll come out on cable soon enough, and I'm sure you're going to watch it then. So this is one of those films. You watch it if you're into the genre. If you're not into the genre, you can wait for it to come out. It's a good watch for horror fans, but it's not a great movie altogether. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. By the way, I am doing this this Save the Ocean thing. So if I remember, I'll put a link to that video right over here somewhere. And you can go down there and subscribe and make me spend money to save the environment. I'm Richard.